What's up, you guys? Yes, welcome back. Today I'll be teaching you about Judaism. Now we were lucky enough to score an interview with not one but two prophets, Abraham and Jesus, and later on an exclusive interview with God himself, the Lord, Yahweh, G-Dog, you know him. They'll be teaching us all about Judaism, from the core history to the core belief system. Get ready. All right, and here we are to our first prophet, Abraham. So, Abraham, what are the historical origins of your religion? Well, the first trace of Jews can be seen with the use of Israelites and Hebrews in the 13th century. The Jews were taken over in 722 BC by the Assyrians and again in 587 BCE by the Babylonians. The main periods are the Biblical period, which is the 18th century BCE to the 6th century, Sixth Temple period, lasting from the 6th century BCE to the 1st century BCE, and the Formative Age, which is the late 1st century CE to 6th century CE. So, one more question. What are the main tenets of the religion? Well, the main and biggest belief in the religion is ethical monotheism, which is the thought that God is omniscient and omnipotent, but is very ethical and compassionate. Covenants can be made with God, as he is willing to listen to his believers, and that we also believe that the commandments of the Torah are ultimate. Even though there are 613 rules, the 10 commandments are the most important. Can you explain Judaism's sacred texts to me?
The Torah was divinely revealed, and it includes the teachings and commandments. And then there's the Talmud, which is the oral Torah, and it has two parts. The Mishnah, which is practical applications of religious and legal traditions, and the Gemara, which is further interpretation of Mishnah written like a discussion. And then there's the Tanakh, which includes all the scriptures.
Can you explain some of the changes that took place in Judaism over time and geography?
So not much changed until the Second Temple period, when there was a debate over whether or not Judaism should blend with Greek culture, but this was eventually resolved with the reestablishment of the Jewish state and the creation of Pharisees, Essenes, and Sadducees. During the Formative Age came the creation of synagogues and rabbis, and more recently came the creation of reform movements, Reform Judaism, Reconstructionist Judaism, Conservative Judaism, and the continuation of Orthodox Judaism.
So, why don't you tell me a little bit about your prayer rituals, like what you want your followers to do when they pray?
Judaism has a strong base in prayer, and there are many different types of prayer that are used. Also, prayer is normally communal and done 3 times a day facing Jerusalem.
So, how does the Jewish belief system influence the lives of your followers?
Because there are so many rules which the Jewish people must follow, that has some inevitable effect on their daily lives. The belief in one true and powerful God, aka me, also affects their lives by putting all of their faith and prayers towards one ethical God. It leads them down a good moral path while inspiring them with hope for their futures.
Yes, thank you. I would like to personally thank you, God, our Lord, for coming out to this interview. I know you don't make these very often. Shabbat Shalom.